Hi everyone, Flora here. So today we're going to talk about finding motivation when you have none. This is a really big topic for a lot of clients of mine and a lot of people who call in for free strategy sessions is, Flora, I really want to do this or this, but I just can't seem to stay motivated. What the hell is wrong with me? Well, the fact of the matter is nothing is wrong with you, okay? This is very normal. And so today we're going to talk about 4 things that you can do to help yourself stay motivated. So the first thing that I want to talk about is what the hell is motivation and why do we need it in order to do something or keep at something? Well, what I believe personally motivation is it's a little sneak peek into the future. Okay, so when let's just say you watch this exercise video online and people are just jamming and they're all sculpted and sexy looking and you're like, oh hell yeah, I totally want to be that type of body, or I want to feel that good in my body, and we see that window of opportunity, then what happens is all of a sudden we feel that little spark of motivation. We feel that trigger. We feel that momentum start to build. So what do? We order the product. We order new shoes or maybe some fancy, sexy little outfit or whatever. And we start to say, okay, so starting tomorrow, I'm gonna run 5 miles a day, or I'm gonna run this, or I'm gonna do that, or and you like print out calendars and you make a plan for working out and an eating plan and the whole shebang, and like 3 days later you're like, yeah, not so much. And you stop all activity. So people always wonder and ask, well, why does that happen? Like, what's wrong with me that I can't stay motivated? Well, the truth of the matter is that motivation is fleeting, okay? Motivation truly is that little tiny sneak peek into the future. Now, how can we harness that little sneak peek future momentum energy? The first thing is to make sure that what you see in the future, like that little spark of motivation that you got, make sure that that's really a priority in your life right now. Of course, a lot of people would say, well, getting in shape and working out and losing weight or blah, 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 all these fitness goals, because fitness is usually one of the #1 things that people wish for besides more money is, I wish I was in better shape. I wish I was 5, 10, 50, 100 pounds lighter than I am now. And so that's why I'm using that as an example. And so why can't I stick to it? Well, make sure that that's a priority. And sometimes losing weight isn't a priority. Sometimes if you're 5 pounds overweight and you have something else going on in your life, that is going to take center stage. Now, should you neglect your health and well-being? Absolutely not. I believe you should make it a daily priority. But you've got to also be real with yourself and say, well, what is going on right now? You might be going through a major life change. You might be going through a move or a death or a divorce or a job loss or job change. You might be going through some other type of little something in your life that is causing you to shift your focus and your energy on that particular thing. Inside the Mastermind Mafia, which is my fabulous membership site, we have a class called Balance versus Harmony. And in this class, I actually talk about how we should not strive for balance in our life, because balance, I see it as kind of like a balance beam, and when we start walking on something on that balance beam, it only takes a little bit of doing before we get knocked on our ass and life becomes a shit show. So I believe in harmony. And if you think about a band, okay, so you've got the lead singer and then you have all of the accompanying instruments. You've got like the drums and the saxophone and the trumpet and maybe a bass player, whatever. And so sooner or later, those other instruments are going to take center stage. They're going to have a solo. And so maybe the bass player's doing their thing and everybody else is kind of keeping time. Everybody else is on the back burner. That's the same thing that life is like. We should strive for harmony in our life, meaning we know that certain things at certain points and times in our life are going to take center stage over others, you know. And so recognize that your fitness might not be a priority right now. It might be handling this other thing in your life. Then when that thing has settled down, then you can bring that back into the mix, okay? So I recently had a client of mine say that she just moved in with her boyfriend, excuse me, and before that she was wanting to lose 30 pounds. And so she's been moving in with her boyfriend and all these other things have been going on. And she's just like, oh, Flora, I'm just getting really pissed off at myself because, you know, my work is going great, my business is thriving, but I just can't seem to get the motivation to work out. She's like, I don't know what the hell's wrong with me. And I'm just like, well, look at all the other things that are going on. She literally has been moving slowly but surely into her boyfriend's house over the last 3 months. And she had a big house and she had this big storage unit and all this other stuff. So she's been gradually moving things and integrating things into his home, which is now their home, and it's taken a lot out of them. And plus she's been working on her business and all these other things. And so this is, you know, right now one of the things that I shared with her is, well, right now you are moving, you're physically moving boxes, you're physically sorting through. So energetically there's a lot going on. So give yourself a break, okay? So the first thing, like I said, is to just make sure that this is a true priority. Whatever this is, you know, whether it's building your business or working out or losing weight or learning a new language, whatever you are wanting to do in your life, whatever that desire is, make sure it's a true priority for you right now. The second thing is you have to just decide to do it and say, okay, come hell or high water, I am going to do this. Whether it's follow up with 15 clients today or 15 potential clients, or whether it's walking 3 miles today or riding your bike for 20 minutes or not eating, you know, complex carbs after 3 p.m. Whatever it is, just decide to do it. So step one is make sure that this thing that you want is a true priority in your life. Step two, just decide to do it. That's it. Just decide to do it. Step three is to make a plan of action, okay? One of the things that I love helping people do, and I'm an absolute master at this, is I help people reverse engineer their goals. This is the subject of my 5th and 6th books. This is one of the things that we do inside the Mastermind Mafia. Every single month we have a planning party where we review your previous month and then plan out your next month. And so create a plan of action. What I want you to do is actually print out a calendar and say, okay, so here's 30 days. What is my plan of action for making this dream of mine, this goal, a reality? And ask yourself, what's one thing I can do every single day that's gonna bring me closer to what I want? What's one thing? That's all you need to do, is one baby step every single day. So if you wanna lose weight or get in shape, what's one thing you can do today that will bring you closer? Maybe sit on your exercise bike for 20 minutes and commit to doing that every single day. So 30 days, working out, 20 minutes every day, you're going to see some type of progress. If you want to build your business, okay, so let's just say that you want to get stronger on social media. All right, so you could make one 5-minute video or one 3-minute video 5 times a week in your business. So put that in your calendar and give yourself permission to just do it, okay? So you've got to make a plan of action. When you make a plan of action and then stick to it, that is when you start to see even more results. Now, step number 4, so we're going to review these steps in just a moment. Step number 4 is be accountable. Find someone that can hold you accountable for what you say you're going to do, okay? So if you have a buddy that is kind of the same mindset as you, so they're not going to let you slack, okay? They're going to hold you accountable. Call upon them, all right? So one of the things that you can do is you can say, okay, so my goal this week, or this month, I should say, is to lose 10 pounds. Or my goal is to lose 5 pounds this month. And it is a true priority because for me, my clothes don't fit well. They're starting to maybe bind, or maybe I'm not sleeping well because of the extra 5 pounds or extra 10 pounds or however much weight you have. And I really, truly want to lose weight, and it is a priority because I want to start feeling better in my body. Okay, so am I just going to decide to do it? Yes, I'm going to decide and commit to myself and my future to do this. Okay, so I'm going to make a plan of action. What's one thing that I can do today and for the rest of this month that I know or that I think would help me lose 5 pounds? Well, I could stop eating, bread after 3 p.m., let's just say, or stop eating breads and pastries and pastas and things like that because I've heard that it might work. So I'm going to try that. I'm also going to work out 5 times a week on my exercise bike for 30 minutes a day. Okay, so you've just set a plan of action. Okay, another thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to take a picture of my calendar that I just, printed out and wrote up all this stuff on it. I'm going to send that to my best friend who, come hell or high water, she is going to make sure that I get this done because she's probably going to want to do it with me because I know she's got about 15 pounds that she wants to lose. Okay, then you can hold each other accountable for this. Okay, so that's a personal example. For a business example, let's just say that you are working in some type of MLM, okay, which is multi-level marketing. This is such a thing as like Juice Plus or Beachbody or Melaleuca or there's so many other ones. So let's just say that you want to sign up 20 new customers this month. Okay, so first of all, is that a true priority in your life right now? Maybe, yes, it is, because if you sign on 20 new clients, that will mean an extra $2,000 for you, which means that you can quit your day job. Okay, so that is motivation. That is one of those things that you're like, hell yes, I totally want to do this. This is so freaking exciting. So you've decided, yes, it is a priority, and then you are just going to decide to actually do it. So the next thing is make a plan of action. Print out a calendar, and I love printable calendars because you can smack it up on the wall and you can see it and you can actually be like, okay, and if you do it, cross it off. It's kind of like those little star charts when we were like 6 years old. Yay, you made your bed, here's a star, whatever. It works, okay? So print off a calendar and say, okay, so if I want to get 25 people signed up or 20 people signed up this month, that means I need to sign up one person a day for the 5 days that are in each of the 4 weeks. Okay, so what's my closing ratio? Do I need to talk to 10 people in order to get one person to sign up? Do I need to talk to 20 people to get one person to sign up? Or can I talk to 5 people and then in those 5 people, then one person will sign up? So look at your closing ratio. If you don't know what your closing ratio is because you're just getting started with your MLM, that's totally okay. But start tracking how many people you contact, how many times you follow up with those people, and how many people sign up through your follow-up sequence and through your follow-up series. If you don't know how to do that, please private message me. I can teach you how to do that. It's very, very simple. If you're not selling in your business daily, you're not in business. And so let's just say that you have to contact at least 5 to 10 people a day in order to get that 1 sale per day or the 5 sales per week. Then, okay, track it. Start to track it. List it out and say, all right, this is the first thing that I'm going to do every single day in my business. Once you're done contacting those initial 5 to 10 people, you reach out to them. When you're done with that, then start following up with the people that you've contacted previously, okay? Until you get your 20 or 25 new customers or clients. And then again, step 4, be accountable. Who can you enlist to help you stay on track with this? This could be a spiritual running buddy. This could be a business coach. This could be a friend, someone else in your MLM. This could be your upline. This could be a downline person. But give yourself permission to just decide to do it once you've figured out that, yes, this is a true priority. Make a plan of action and then be accountable to someone else in your life. And, you know, I know this was kind of a long video, but this is so, so important for all of you, especially if you truly, truly want to see results in your life. You know, most people won't make a change until they break. You know, most people won't make a change until they get to some type of breaking point where they get a diagnosis of diabetes or cancer or something else in their life. Or they get fired, or someone says, I want a divorce. Or somebody breaks up with you, or you get fired. I mean, there's so many different things, but most people won't make a change until they hit that breaking point. Or they see a picture of themselves 200 pounds overweight and they're like, holy shit, what the hell happened? You know, you can just decide to do it. But again, you have to make sure that it really truly is a priority in your life. And if you're trying to do it and you're like, yeah, I know it's a priority and I've just decided, but it's still not sticking. Okay, ask yourself, what else is going on that's pulling me away? And you may need to wait a week or two while this other stuff calms down so that you can then refocus your energy on these things and integrate these new actions into your daily practice. And so, like I said, if you want my help with this, please private message me, or you can click the link below, sign up for a chat session. We'll talk. I'll find out where you are, where you want to be, what you're struggling with, and we can get to the bottom of it very, very quickly. This is one of the things that I absolutely specialize in. I've been doing this for over 20 years. So please reach out to me. Let me know how I can serve you and how I can help you today. And if you've loved this video, please like it, share it, tag people in the comments, or just, you know, comment below and let me know what you thought of this video, and I'll see you in the next one. I love you all. Mwah. Have a fabulous rest of your day. Bye.